It is me, Azalea. You're watching my YouTube channel, WayCrunchy. Today's video is a part of the This Ole Shack series. We're 10 months deep fixing up a 1929 house that we got for $20,000. So we really done everything. Right now I'm working on shelving for the kitchen. And I brought the shelves here. I have sanded them, I have wiped them down, I'm getting ready to prime them, and then I'm gonna paint them. And I'm using spray paint for all of the kitchen shelves, and I'm gonna show you guys that process. In one of my last videos, someone asked me, like, why not regular cabinets? I actually have some upper cabinets that don't have doors that were left on the property, but I'm not into it, you know? This house has been a big dream of mine, and you know, I'm a mom, I'm a creative, I'm an artist, I love visual expression. I've wanted to create a really special, kind of rare house, you know, and I don't, you know, every house I've lived in has had upper cabinets with doors, you know, and I want something just a little different. And I love the kind of hobbit hole, eclectic farmhouse vibe of these open shelves. And I love it a little more shabby, farmhousey with these shelves that I've bought from stores. You know, you see some that are very modern and kind of industrial with the brackets and, you know, sometimes barn wood, sometimes regular wood, sometimes they're like black, you know. Open shelves really ring my bell. And I'm putting my own little eclectic farmhousey vibe into the open shelving concept. So here we go. All right, I got just some cardboard below the shelves. I sanded it. You can use just a piece of sandpaper. We have this oscillating tool thing that's really great. So you give them a sand. Anything that's peeling off, get it off of there, and then just kind of rough up the rest. And now I'm gonna, you definitely want to vacuum it, and then like with a damp cloth, wipe off any of the loose dust, and then we're onward to priming. A lot of the time, I'm a little more willy-nilly, loosey-goosey with painting and processes and DIY. And I don't usually follow all of the steps for most projects. But for something like shelves that I'm putting in my kitchen that we will use every single day, I want it to be super durable. Okay, so that's one thing I love about spray paint. That's why I'm going through all the steps, just to get a really tough, great finish. let all that sit. And then we'll apply color. Yeah. So if you notice that I was acting a little funny while I was painting, what I do, this is how I do spray paint. When I'm spraying, I'm holding my breath. And then when I run away from the shelves or walk away from the shelves, I'm getting out of the cloud of like spray paint. And then I'm breathing. So when I step away from the spray paint area, it's because I've been holding my breath. And I definitely, obviously, I guess it's not obvious, I only spray paint outside. So, I mean, it's a real durable finish. It's also really great with stencils. Back when I was in college, I used to have some stencils, and I would do spray paint on anything. I don't think I've done stencils since I was in college. Anyway, I would make my own stencils. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm holding my breath when I'm painting, and then I'm stepping away from the cloud area to breathe, and then going and painting some more. All right, y'all, it's ready for a little whoa. All right, y'all, it is time for Satin Pistachio, and I have put a little link to all of these things under my Amazon storefront. There's always a link to that in the bio. It's just like my recommendations. Anyway, some of y'all be like, what's that paint color? It's Satin Pistachio. You can find it under my Amazon thing. Yeah, time for some color. I hope this goes on great. I'm gonna do it like really light, like back and forth, thin coat, let it dry, come back and do another thin coat. I got 3 bottles of this. We'll see how much I use. I used almost an entire can of primer for those 2. You know, you can get the tops, the bottoms, everything. Say action when it's action.
I think I had a bug in my shoe. Action.
Alright, y'all, John's home. He's gonna film for me a little bit, and I'm really hoping that I can get a good finish with the spray paint. You know, it can look just so incredible, but it does take a little bit of practice. So here we go. The wind's really in my favor right now. It's blowing there. Now you can see I'm just doing it real thin right now, because I really don't want it to drip and run, because it's like, you know, it's a spray enamel. So if it does that drip and running thing, you're going to be able to see it for the rest of our lives. So, I mean, at least for a few years. But, yeah. So I'm just going to go over that, step away for a few minutes, and then I'm going to go over it again. I'm really liking this color. I'm really liking the Satin Pistachio. I called John on the phone from Lowe's, and I was like, all right, I got like spring laurels and Satin Pistachio. Which one do you like best? He likes Satin Pistachio best. I mean, I think he might be colorblind. I don't know why I asked him in the first place, but I did, and he said Satin Pistachio.
I'm not colorblind.
Well, I went with his recommendation, and I think I'm going to be really happy with it.
Great eye for color.
I got a few running spots. The sun is just so bright. Let me get in the shade a little bit so you can see me. All right, y'all. So, like, I got a few little running spots where I just, like, you know, didn't move fast enough, didn't go light enough. Maybe I was too close, too slow. Anyway, few little drippy places, but I don't think they're going to be noticeable. I'll put another can. This is what the 2 shelves look like after 1 can. I can barely see where it ran at all. Like right here. There's one little drip. I feel like I had another one.
Oh, right here.
This is what I'm talking about by being like a little too heavy-handed. It got a little too much paint at one time and dripped this way a little bit right there. Hopefully the next coat will even that out. But like I say, I don't know why I'm being so picky about this one thing. I normally go more willy-nilly, but I'm loving it.